Hey folks, how are you? It's Jonathan Bowen with Hub Edge Realty, and I'm a little fired up right now. I have a listing at 639 Warren Street in Dorchester. It's a piece of land. It's about 3/4 of an acre. It's on the corner of Warren Street and Crawford Street, right outside of Grove Hall. I would consider it to be part of the Grove Hall neighborhood, definitely. So I just learned a little bit today, a little bit more today than I had already known. 639 Warren Street.
Excuse me, iTunes app needs your attention.
You know, this is the danger of doing these Facebook or YouTube live events. You know, your computer dings and says all of these things. Your iPhone is probably gonna ding. The dog has been barking across the street. I'm on my back deck, by the way. So I've developed a pro forma and a feasibility study for 639 Warren Street. I've always known that 3200 Washington Street, Jamaica Plain was an excellent comp for 639 Warren Street, because both properties are about the same size. They're both about 32,000 square feet. They both have frontage on 3 streets. They both have zoning that is very similar. 639 Warren Street is in the neighborhood shopping sub-district of the Roxbury neighborhood district. And I don't know offhand what 3200 Washington Street's zoning is, but I know that the FAR, the Florida area ratio of both locations are 1.0. But I also do know that 3200 Washington Street got approved for an FAR of 3.0 after it went through large project review. And I think, I can't speak for the city of Boston, but I think something very similar could happen at 639 Warren Street. The Grove Hall neighborhood really needs a new property, a really beautiful new property, and this location is perfect for that type of combination, mixed use, commercial on the first floor and residential above. 639 Warren Street is perfect for that neighborhood to help revitalize that neighborhood. So getting to my point here, back in 2014, 3200 Washington Street sold for $3 million to an attorney and a developer. I have the deed right here, and if you'd like me to email it to you, please provide me with your contact information. So it sold for $3 million back in 2014. And back then, the property had no approvals. It was a DEP dirty site. A ply building. So the buyers had to clean up the dirty site, and they had to tear down the existing property. The owner of 639 Warren Street has told me that he does have a 21E on file and that the site is clean. I haven't seen that 21E, so I can't promise you that that's true, but I do believe my owner. I do trust my owner. There is nothing to tear down on that property. It's vacant land. There are no structures on 639 Warren Street. So what I'm telling you is that 639 Warren Street has some advantages over 3200 Washington Street right out of the box. And by the way, these two properties are about a mile apart as the crow flies. 3200 Washington Street, people are going to say, well, it's Jamaica Plain. I would tell you that the neighborhoods are very similar. I would tell you that I do believe that 3200 Washington Street is slightly a better location in terms of rental income potential, but I don't think there's much of a difference. I really don't. 639 Warren Street is in the Grove Hall neighborhood, and it's closer to the downtown. It has bus lines running all over the place. It has a commuter rail line about a half mile away. The buses take you to Ashmont Station, Mattapan Station, Roslindale Village, Ruggles Station. The buses, there are multiple lines that run right in front of 639 Warren Street. So what else can I tell you? The developer of, the owner of 639 Warren Street, we've already met with the BPDA on multiple occasions. He was going to develop it himself. He's decided not to. So we're looking for a smart developer, somebody who has the financial wherewithal to develop the site. And I guess what I'm saying here, more importantly, is that right now, 639 Warren Street is on the market at $37,000 a door. I'm pricing it at on a per door basis. Okay. When 3200 Washington Street sold, it had no approvals. It eventually got, I believe, 78 units, so it sold for $39,000 a door. My point is that we're in an up market since that property is sold. We're asking less on a per door basis than 3200 Washington Street. Most importantly, I haven't told you yet that 3200 Washington Street sold for $6.2 million to an investment company who's now building the property. If you go down there, you'll see that the frame's all up and they're doing a nice job of building it. But it sold for $6.2 million. I have the deed right here on September 2nd, 2016. So basically, those developers who bought it for $3 million in 2014 got it approved and then flipped those plans for $3.2 million more than what they bought the deal for. Okay, so it's a 3200 Washington Street is a great project. 639 Warren Street could be the neighborhood unicorn for Grove Hall, and I'm telling you, I'm all fired up. I'm telling you that 639 Warren Street, Dorchester, is the best deal on the market in the city of Boston for a large developer. Period. End of story. There's no better deal. Okay, so I know I go on. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching. I'm going on 8 minutes, and that's about it. Okay, I'm fired up about 639 Warren Street in Dorchester, and you should be too. All right, have a good one. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.